right, welcome to 5-Star Radio Streaming production of Alcester-Hudson. Thank you for tuning in to 5-Star Streaming's live broadcast of the Alcester-Hudson Gayville-Volin 9-man football game this evening here in Alcester, South Dakota, just a little east of the Interstate 29 south of Beersford. The Alcester-Hudson Cubs are 2-3 tonight, taking on the Gayville-Volin Raiders, who are 2-2. If you were watching my last broadcast with the Volin, they were going up against the Marion Freeman Academy. We had a bit of a technical difficulty. Tonight we are here up in the booth, so we have a much better vision, and we're going to have a great broadcast tonight. We're just going to go to commercial break for just a second. We're going to come back. We have an interview with one of the student players from Gayville-Volin, and we're going to get to that right after this break.
Rev up your engines. We're going to a Raiders game. Jaeger Diesel in Vermilion is there to fuel your passion to get you on the road. Tired of breakdowns slowing you down? Say goodbye to all those worries. The expert team at Jaeger Diesel will ensure your diesel runs smoother and stronger than ever. From routine maintenance to complex repairs, they have you covered. With top-notch service and unbeatable prices, you'll be on the road in no time. Jaeger Diesel, where performance meets precision. Heading out on the road or needing a quick pick-me-up? Head on over to Flatlanders in Gayville, where convenience meets quality in every aisle. Whether you're craving a snack on the go or the delicious roasted chicken, Flatlanders has you covered. From freshly brewed coffee to the ice-cold beverages, the friendly staff are there to serve you with a friendly smile and a helping hand. Swing on over to Flatlanders and experience the convenience you deserve. Flatlanders Convenience Store, your one-stop shop for everything convenient.
Welcome back to At the Mic with Michael Schumacher, brought to you by JR's Oasis. It's more than a fuel station, more than a convenience store. It's your one-stop travel shop, and we have a special Raiders Ramblings for you this morning, brought to you by our Gayville-Volin sponsors, Toby's Lounge, The Hay Shed, and Valley Ag Supply. We have Carter Barron online, who had himself a game against Irene-Wakonda for homecoming, so we're going to talk a little bit about that, but right now, for those that might not know you, why don't you take a moment to introduce yourself?
My name's Carter Barron. I'm a junior, class of 2026, and I go to Gayville-Volin. I play wide receiver and linebacker / DB for the football team. And my mom is Allison Larson, and then my dad is Rob Barron.
All right.
And I also play basketball, track, and baseball.
All right, so you keep yourself busy.
Yeah, all the time.
All right, well, let me ask, are you an only child?
I am not. I have a younger brother who's 3, I think, and then older brother.
Okay, excellent. Well, now, if somebody told you could only continue with one sport, what would it be?
It'd have to be football.
All right. What is it about football that is the appeal?
Since I got into high school, it's just been, I've got attached to it. It's been the game that I have the most fun playing.
All right. Well, excellent. Well, that's why that would make it a good choice. All right. Well, I tell you what, I always ask this of juniors and seniors, but do you know what you want to do or have an idea what you want to do after graduation?
I don't really have any idea of what I want to do. Kind of looking at, real estate, something like that.
Okay, so kind of probably looking at business, stuff like that. Excellent.
Yep.
Yeah, I know when I was your age, I thought I was going to be an attorney, and I am not. So things change in a hurry. So,
yeah.
So that happens. But awesome. Well, cool. Now, would you hope to play sports in college at the next level if you're able to, or?
Yeah, I'm hoping to play college football.
Okay, excellent. Well, great. Well, we're hopefully that can happen for you. That would be great.
Hopefully, yep.
All right. Well, I tell you what. Let's talk a little bit about the season that is right now. You guys are 2-2, coming off a nice win from homecoming. You had yourself a game, I think, 9 catches, 164 yards, something like that?
Sounds about right.
Yeah, 9 and a touchdown. Would that be your best individual game that you've had so far?
Either that or I had a really good game last year, first game of the year against Corsica Stickney, where I had 3 receiving touchdowns and like 100-some yards.
Okay, well, excellent. Now, is that something? I'm not an athlete, so this really is. I love sports, but never had the ability to play. I would try, but nobody would ever pick me. So when you were getting ready for that game, did you have a feeling like, you know what? I think this could be a big night for me, or was it just one of those things as it kept going, kept happening, you're thinking, okay, was it more in the moment, or was that something that you felt was possible?
I mean, there was a little bit of it thinking that all of our wide receivers could have a big game, because when we were watching film, watched their whole defense, we saw some gaps and stuff in their defense that we could take advantage of, so thought it was going to be a pretty good game passing and running, and then also happened when I was playing, just made some moves, I guess.
All right, well, excellent. Well, how big is it to you that you guys are back to 500, to kind of have that, basically have your head back above water? Is that has to be a big boost to you guys?
Yeah, pretty good. We had a couple, our first 4 games were pretty tough, and now we have Alcester, who's another tough team. So getting back to 500 gives us some, can't think of it, but gives us some thought of going into the next game, gives us something to play with.
All right, well, excellent. Well, I tell you what, we're going to talk about the rest of the season after this, but had some icebreakers I'd like to ask you. You think you're ready for them?
Yep.
All right. First one's been pretty easy. Most people seem to have an answer right away. You have one final meal. What's it going to be?
I think I'd have to go with some nice steak and some pasta.
All right. What kind of sauce on the pasta?
Alfredo.
All right. Excellent. And what kind of steak?
Nice ribeye.
All right. Medium rare, medium well, medium? How do you have it prepared?
Medium rare.
All right. Perfect. See, we are off to a good start already. That sounds like a great meal. All right. Now, are you a music fan?
Listen to quite a bit of music.
Okay. Well, if you could see any 3 musical artists from throughout history, so living or dead, live in concert, who would you choose to see?
Gunna is a good one. I like Gunna. There's Lil Baby. Those are the 2 top ones. Trying to think of another one. Let's go with some Luke Bryan. Used to love Luke Bryan, too. So.
All right. And that's a little bit of a curveball in there. That way it gets a little bit of variety.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. Good choices. Good choices. Now, this next one involves time travel and history. If you had the ability to travel back to any point in history and be guaranteed safe return one time, to when would you travel and why?
Ooh, it's a tough one. I think I'd go back to probably around, 2011, I think is when it was. First Packers won their Super Bowl. I was alive for it, but didn't really get to watch it because I was pretty young. So that'd be a pretty nice thing to watch. Big Packers fan. So
okay. Big Packers fan. Do you have a favorite player?
Like Jair Alexander, like Jordan Love, like them all.
Okay. All right. And I'm going to cut you some slack. I'm a Vikings fan.
Ooh.
But I like you. I like you. So I'm going to keep doing this interview. So we're fine. We're fine. All right. And you know what? And I love the history of the Packers. I find as a Vikings fan, we've had one good quarterback in our history, Fran Tarkenton. You know, the guy's 80-some years old now. You guys, I'm sitting there looking at, you guys have Bart Starr at the beginning, Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love looks like he's going to be. It's like, how do you guys do it? We scuffle year to year. I
don't know. I've been blessed my whole lifetime with good quarterbacks and good football. So
you really have. You really have. We periodically, as a Vikings fan, we get that one good year that gets us almost somewhere. Never quite there, though. So, all right. So that'll be good.
My mom's a Vikings fan, too, and me and my dad are Packers fans, so that. And then we're Iowa fans, and she's a Nebraska fan.
See, I like your mom. I'm a Husker fan. I'm a Vikings fan, so your mom sounds A-okay to me. But all right. Well, cool. Well, that would be a great one to go to. And plus, if you wanted to bet some money on it, you could probably make a little bit.
Yeah, it could make some good money.
Exactly. All right. Well, this next one is if all of your basic life needs are met, so you don't need to worry about food, shelter, transportation, stuff like that, and money were no object, but you could only buy one thing, what would you buy?
Tough one. Probably just a house, a nice house.
All right, excellent. Where would you want that house to be?
I like South Dakota. I think I'd put it somewhere in South Dakota, maybe on the lake, river, somewhere around there.
Sounds good to me. That sounds like living. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, next, now, you've been involved in a lot of activities. What would be your favorite team memory?
There's a good couple. So last year we played in football. We went to Harriet for the first round of our playoffs, and I think we were like the 13th seed. They were the 4th or 3rd or whatever it is. And 5.5 hour bus ride. Went up there. No one really thought we had a chance, and then we end up going out there and winning, which was our first away playoff win. So that was a pretty special moment.
That would be. I mean, especially to kind of shock the world, as they say. I remember reading that score because I had a Tanagers game that I was broadcasting that night, and I remember reading that score and seeing you guys beat them. I thought, that is just awesome. So I can see why that'd be, especially as a player, a great memory. So, and you said you might have a couple. If you have one other, feel free to toss it out there.
There was so last year we were playing in Viborg Hurley for basketball, and they were hosting it. It was the first round of basketball playoffs, and we were down by like we were down by 2 with like 3 seconds left, and inbounded it and threw it to Will Pierock, who hit a game-winning 3 from from the volleyball line, and that was our first ever win in basketball playoff history.
Oh, that is
awesome.
That
was pretty good.
That is awesome. Well, those are 2 good ones. I'm glad I asked you for that second one as well. So excellent.
Yep.
All right, now 2 questions left. So, if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
I think teleportation. I like teleportation. Can get anywhere pretty quick.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't gotta wait anywhere.
That'd be awesome. I mean, I'd even use it like if I walked up to something I were in the back of the line, I'd teleport to the front. I mean, it just feels like you could cut so much, make your life so much more efficient, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you don't really gotta wait for anything.
No, it'd be perfect. All right, I like that one. Now, finally, this can have multiple answers, and for some people, it's a celebrity, it's an athlete, it's a musician. For others, it's somebody maybe closer to home. But who is somebody that you hold up as an example of how you want to live, and consider yourself a success?
I would say either my mom or my dad.
Okay.
Both went through quite a bit of years to college to get where they're at now. They're both have pretty good jobs, like what they do, so kind of want to get to that, like what I do for my job, have a nice family, just anything, I guess.
All right. Well, when you have great examples close to home, that is as good as anything. So awesome. All right. Well, I tell you what, we're going to get back into football now. You probably weren't expecting necessarily icebreakers like that, but you did well. I appreciated your answers there. So, tell you what, let's talk a little football. This game we're coming into, you guys had homecoming last week. You're now going to another team's homecoming, so you know the energy that goes with it. But just kind of describe the feeling heading into not just this Alcester-Hudson game, but the season, the rest of the season as a whole. Some games that are winnable. You guys are right at 500, so kind of starting from scratch again. What's what's the spirit of you and the team? What are you guys feeling right now?
Alcester's a really tough team. They've had some good games they've played. They've played some hard teams that they've lost to, and we got a couple players banged up from our Irene game, so losing them's pretty tough on the team. They were both pretty good players, but our team, we have some pretty good replacements for them that are backing them up. So I think our team's pretty confident in what we can go and do on Friday night, and hopefully we can make some stops, score sometimes, and then we can make it a ball game and hopefully win.
All right, and you guys, as you're kind of continuing to get more comfortable with each other and with the system and all of that, do you guys think playoffs are a possibility for you again? And are you guys feeling like maybe you guys can make some noise on the in the playoffs once you're there?
Yeah, I definitely think we can. We got a couple good teams left after Alcester, but once we get through them, and I think we can go anywhere and compete with anybody, especially when we get everyone back. We'll be a tough team to go against, and we're hard to scout too, so that's hard for other teams.
Well, I think that's exactly right. It feels like every week somebody else is stepping up. It's always a different name when I'm kind of looking at the box score. It's like this player had this many receptions and a touchdown, this many rushes and so many yards. It feels like you guys are getting this multi-headed monster that makes lives miserable for opposing defenses. Is that something you guys are priding yourselves on? Yeah,
that's amazing. If they try to scout one of our players that had a good game like last week, then we also have 3 or 4 other guys that can do the same thing. So it's kind of hard for them to take away one person when you got multiple people that can be doing it.
Well, excellent. Well, Carter, I know you're busy, so thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me today. I really appreciate it, and best of luck against Alcester-Hudson, and best of luck the rest of the season. I look forward to seeing how you guys do.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. You have yourself a great day.
Thanks, you too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was Carter Barron of the Gayville-Volin Raiders as they get ready for the Alcester-Hudson Cubs. That should be a good matchup. Alcester-Hudson coming off that loss to Freeman Academy Marion. Both teams have lost to them in different fashions. Alcester-Hudson lost, I think, 42-0. Gayville-Volin lost 68-40. So it should be an interesting matchup. And we will be there to bring you that action, and so we hope you enjoy that. And so that'll be Jacob Logue on the call for that, and that will be on Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube. All right, we'll be back with more after this on At the Mic with Michael Schumacher, brought to you by JR's Oasis and our Gayville-Volin sponsors of Toby's Lounge, The Hay Shed, and Valley Ag Supply of Gayville and Spink. Here on ESPN Radio, 101.5 FM, 1570 AM, KVTK, Vermilion Yankton, your home for Vermilion Tanager Athletics.
Welcome back to our live coverage of the Alcester-Hudson Cubs taking on the Gayville-Volin Raiders. You just listened to an interview with Gayville-Volin's star receiver Carter Barron, done with Mike Schumacher earlier this week. We're going to go on a commercial break here for just a second, and we'll come right back with a live coverage.
Hey, it's Paula here at the Hay Shed in Gayville, home of the half-pound burger and homemade onion rings. There's nothing better than wrapping your mouth around a mouth-watering, big, juicy, medium, hand-pattied homemade burger. And the Hay Shed in Gayville has just that burger for you. Grab some homemade onion rings or fries to go along with that mouth-watering burger. Wash it all down with that favorite beverage, and all this goodness is at the Hay Shed in Gayville, where we have good friends, good food, good times, and everything is homemade.
Wait. Toby's Lounge has wings?
Yep, wings.
I thought it was roasted chicken.
Well, yes, they still have the best roasted chicken in the universe, but they also have big, juicy, saucy wings. Only 71 cents each on both Mondays and Thursdays. Toby's Lounge also has 7-ounce burgers that have won Burger Battle. Happy hour starts every day at 5, beers for only $2. Check out Toby'sLounge.com or find Toby's Lounge on Facebook for all the daily specials. Toby's Lounge open 11 to 9 every day. Valley Ag Supply, a family-owned business and your trusted partner for all your farming needs. Whether it's agronomy needs, precision farming, or custom application, they have the expertise and experience to help you succeed. Valley Ag Supply of Gayville and Spink are proud of the Gayville-Volin Raiders in all the academic and sports endeavors they pursue, wishing the Gayville-Volin Raiders the best of luck in today's game. Go Raiders!
All right, welcome back to Alcester, where the Alcester-Hudson Cubs are taking on the Gayville-Volin Raiders. It is homecoming here in Alcester. This is going to be the third or fourth homecoming that Gayville-Volin has participated in a row back-to-back. Alcester-Hudson took on Freeman Academy last week and was defeated. And the week before, the same team beat Gayville-Volin, so we're on pretty equal footing here. We have very similar records. We're up in for a interesting, hopefully competitive ball game tonight. We have an early start. We're starting at 6 o'clock, so if you all are just joining us because your game doesn't start until 7, thank you for joining us here. We are doing the introduction. The offense is being introduced for Alcester right now, and we're going to do the coin toss here in a little bit. We're going to do one more commercial break, and we'll come back with some live coverage and kickoff.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in South Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the SDHSAA.
All right, starting lineup coming here. I'm just going to let you listen. You should be able to hear.
At running back, sophomore number 4, Jackson Meyer. At quarterback, number 9, junior Tommy Wolf. At wide receiver, senior number 18, Ethan Mobile. At senior running back, number 20, Evan Brown. Junior running back, number 28, Darren Dykstra. Senior lineman, number 24, Josh Dreesen. Sophomore lineman, number 33, Evan Haight. Senior running back, number 45, Jose Topete Lopez. Junior lineman, number 56, Jacob Cole. Cubs are coached by Brian Haight, Mitch Johnson, Joe Miller, Nathan Johnson, and Grant Johnson.
All right, that was the starting lineup for the Alcester-Hudson Cubs, headlined by quarterback junior Tommy Wolf. Sounds like Jose Topete Lopez, the senior running back, is another name that you should be hearing a lot tonight. And we're going to be doing the national anthem here, so we're going to stand and remove our caps.
Jason Meyer and Dave Hodgson. Marching band.
And that was the Alcester-Hudson School Band performing our nation's national anthem. We have the color guard proceeding here towards us. Alright. We're going to take one more commercial break, and we should have some football action for you very shortly. It is almost 6 o'clock.
Rev up your engines. We're going to a Raiders game. Jaeger Diesel in Vermilion is there to fuel your passion to get you on the road. Tired of breakdowns slowing you down? Say goodbye to all those worries. The expert team at Jaeger Diesel will ensure your diesel runs smoother and stronger than ever. From routine maintenance to complex repairs, they have you covered. With top-notch service and unbeatable prices, you'll be on the road in no time. Jaeger Diesel, where performance meets precision. Heading out on the road or needing a quick pick-me-up? Head on over to Flatlanders in Gayville, where convenience meets quality in every aisle. Whether you're craving a snack on the go or the delicious roasted chicken, Flatlanders has you covered. From freshly brewed coffee to the ice-cold beverages, the friendly staff are there to serve you with a friendly smile and a helping hand. Swing on over to Flatlanders and experience the convenience you deserve. Flatlanders Convenience Store, your one-stop shop for everything convenient.
Hey, it's Paula here at the Hay Shed in Gayville, home of the half-pound burger and homemade onion rings. You know, there's nothing better than wrapping your mouth around a mouth-watering, big, juicy, medium, hand-pattied homemade burger. And the Hay Shed in Gayville has just that burger for you. Grab some homemade onion rings or fries to go along with that mouth-watering burger. Wash it all down with that favorite beverage, and all this goodness is at the Hay Shed in Gayville, where we have good friends, good food, good times, and everything is homemade.
And we are back. Alcester's going to receive. Gayville-Volin's kicking off. It looks like Gayville-Volin's going to be receiving on the east end of the field, facing the sun. And we are in for a beautiful game of 9-man football here tonight. These teams are about as even as you can get. They've lost to the same teams. They've beaten some of the same teams. Should be about as close as it can be. We're in for a good one.
Let's get ready for some homecoming football!
All right, and everybody's taking the field. All right, getting set to go.
Back to receive for the Cubs. 20, Brown, number 18, Beauville.
We got number 18, number 20, Brown and Beauville back to receive for Alcester.
11, Karstens.
And Spencer Karstens, the quarterback, is kicking off for Gayville-Volin. All right, here we go, everybody. It goes down to about the 20-yard line, and we are going to cross the field. We got a couple of blocks. We're going to get up to the 40, take it out of bounds. And that was Ethan Beauville, the captain for the Alcester-Hubs, taking it back for a nice return. Some good yardage there, and we're going to have a nice start to the drive here at the 43-yard line. It's a great place to start, midfield. You know, I had some friends asking me, and they were like, hey, Jake, you get nervous doing these games? You ever get the butterflies? And I say, you know, not too bad until I start thinking about it. Now I'm thinking about it. Just kidding. I'm having a great time. I'm glad to be here with you. We got trips to the right for Alcester. We got two over there. It's a spread. Nobody in the backfield. We got some motion there. Fake handoff. Nice block. Throwing it deep right away. And that's caught. It's going to be a touchdown on the first play of the game. Alcester-Hudson goes up 6-0, 15 seconds in. And if that's the game we're in for tonight, I am here for it. Let's go, 9-man football. If you've been watching these games for a long time, you know most teams here go for the 2-point conversion. I do see that Gayville-Volin has a kicker rostered, and from my understanding, he actually is here tonight. I know he has missed a couple of games. Looks like we're going to go for 2. We got the same formation we had earlier. We got trips out to the right. We got 2 over the side. Same man motioning. Set, and it's a draw. Quarterback draw. Might be wrapped up before the goal line. Let's see what the officials say. No. That is not going to be a 2-point conversion. Oh, well, that was fast. It's 6-0 Cubs. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we're going to have Alcester-Hudson kicking off.
Wait. Toby's Lounge has wings?
Yep, wings.
I thought it was roasted chicken.
Well, yes, they still have the best roasted chicken in the universe, but they also have big, juicy, saucy wings. Only 71 cents each on both Mondays and Thursdays. Toby's Lounge also has 7-ounce burgers that have won Burger Battle. Happy hour starts every day at 5, beers for only $2. Check out tobyslounge.com or find Toby's Lounge on Facebook for all the daily specials. Toby's Lounge open 11 to 9 every day. Valley Ag Supply, a family-owned business and your trusted partner for all your farming needs. Whether it's agronomy needs, precision farming, or custom application, they have the expertise and experience to help you succeed. Valley Ag Supply of Gayville and Spink are proud of the Gayville-Volin Raiders in all the academic and sports endeavors they pursue, wishing the Gayville-Volin Raiders the best of luck in today's game. Go Raiders!
All right, we are back in Alcester, where Alcester's kicking off to Gayville. Jacob Cole, number 56, is kicking off.
And number 5, Webben.
We got number 5, Webben, and another receiver back there for Gayville-Volin. Here we go. Alcester kicks it, a little squib. Oh, and he picks it up. And we got a big guy running, rumbling right down the field. It's going to get right to the 50-yard line. Fantastic starting position. Very similar kind of situation that was started the last drive. That was returned by the quarterback, Spencer Karstens. He kicks, he receives, he throws, he hands it off. He does everything, folks. All right, so we are at the 48-yard line. We are almost in enemy territory here. And we're going to start the drive. About 23 seconds off the game clock already. We already have a barn burner going. Let's see what we get with our first play here. We got 2 split out to the right. We got 1 on the left. We got a tight end on the line and a man split to his left in the shotgun formation. It's going to be an option play. He keeps it, and he's going to get maybe a yard out of that. Karstens gets wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be no gain. It's going to be second down. Brought down by number 33, Evan Hake of the Cubs there. All right. See if something can get going with this second play. Number 5, Hunter Webben, running in the play for the Raiders here. No big rush to get up to the line. We got 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation with the back to the quarterback's left. We got some motion. It's going to be a pass. There's a little bit of a screen right there in the middle. Positive yardage, about 5-6 yards. Number 3 is the receiver, Carter Barron, the young man we had an interview with earlier here today. So we have a 3rd and, well, let's call it manageable. 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4. Definitely have most of your playbook available here, so let's see what they do. All right. Gayville gets up to the line. We got the same formation as the last play, except for the, oh, there we go. Running back shifts back to the spot he was at earlier. Tight ends on the left. And it is going to be a pass. He was going to get wrapped up and sacked. That is a loss of about 10 on third down. Brought back by Evan Hake. Another positive defensive play by number 33, Evan Hake. Brings up a very long fourth down. About 4th and 15, let's call it. So not much going on that offensive drive. I'm not sure if it looks like Gayville-Volin's going to be attempting a punt here. And we're going to have a timeout, some confusion. We need a little time to think about it. Gayville-Volin takes a timeout. We're going to take a 30-second timeout as well.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in South Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the SDHSAA.
All right, and we are back in beautiful Alcester, South Dakota. We are in the middle of a Gayville-Volin timeout. It is 4th and 15. They're talking it over. Still haven't decided what we're going to do here, pass or punt, or maybe a fake punt, maybe a fake pass. Who knows? Alcester's lining up. They do have a man pretty deep already. They're eyeing him out, seeing what they're trying to do. If we are going to get a return, it's most likely going to be from number 10, Wayne Overholzer, the junior receiver for the Alcester-Hudson Cubs. Sure is looking like a punt to me. There we go. Nice little boot from Karstens. Pushes him back. Oh, there we go. And that was a smart play. Down at the 25 or so. So the Cubs are going to have it 1st and 10 on their own 25. And we are going to come right back.
Valley Ag Supply, a family-owned business and your trusted partner for all your farming needs. Whether it's agronomy needs, precision farming, or custom application, they have the expertise and experience to help you succeed. Valley Ag Supply of Gayville and Spink are proud of the Gayville-Volin Raiders in all the academic and sports endeavors they pursue, wishing the Gayville-Volin Raiders the best of luck in today's game. Go Raiders!
All right, and here we go. First down for Alcester-Hudson. We got motion. It's going to be a handoff to the motion man. He's got a nice little sweep out to the edge. He broke free. He's still going. He's not called out. He's still going all the way down the field. He's going to get down to about the 40-yard line. A nice, solid run by Dykstra. That's going to be a Cubs first down. Nice long run there. And hurrying up to get to the line. They know they got the gas on the ground. We got the pedal to the metal. We're just going to keep cruising down the field. That is another first down. Well, if it keeps going like this, looks like Gayville's going to have some trouble stopping them on defense. And they're not catching any breath at all. They're just cruising up to the line. Got 2 split to the right. We got 2 over to the left. And it's a little screen, wide receiver screen. He has blockers on the end. He breaks back in the middle, and that is going to be a touchdown for Alcester-Hudson. And then 3.5 minutes into the game, it's 12-0 Alcester-Hudson. They are going to be lining up for two. They're not even really giving them much time to get set for the two. These guys like to go, go, go. Everybody's all split off to the right. And it's another very similar play. He just gets there. Another wide receiver screen out to the right. He does convert that time. Makes it 14-0 Alcester-Hudson. We are going to be right back after this commercial break.
Rev up your engines. We're going to a Raiders game. Jaeger Diesel in Vermilion is there to fuel your passion to get you on the road. Tired of breakdowns slowing you down? Say goodbye to all those worries. The expert team at Jaeger Diesel will ensure your diesel runs smoother and stronger than ever. From routine maintenance to complex repairs, they have you covered. With top-notch service and unbeatable prices, you'll be on the road in no time. Jaeger Diesel, where performance meets precision.
Okay, we are back. After a quick jump out to a 14-0 lead, we have Alcester-Hudson kicking off to Gayville-Volin Raiders. There's 8:36 left in the first quarter. It's moving real fast for Alcester-Hudson so far.
If you're interested in your junior kindergartner through 5th grade and Little Cubs cheer camp, see Coach Boss. He'll get you signed up. You have some extra seats.
And we'll see what Gayville-Volin can do here. I have some faith in their offense to turn it around. There was some things going on in that last offensive drive that we saw up here that if they would have just done one or two things differently, they would have been able to break it out for a couple big plays. So Spencer Carson's usually has a pretty good eye for what's going on. We'll see what he can do if he gets the ball back in his hands here. And here we go. Nice little boot. He's going to return it. Picked it about the 5. We're going to get to about the 22. Tackled by Dax Meyer for a nice little stop there. Not great field position going forward for the Gayville-Volin Raiders. It's going to be first down on the, let's call it the 22-yard line. All right, Gayville-Volin breaks the huddle in shotgun formation. We got wide receivers on both sides. Man split to his left, and we got a full line up front. And Alcester's bringing the heat. Deep ball. Carson's bombs it. Pass intended for number 5, Hunter Webbin. He did have some separation. It was just a little overthrown. All right, we'll see what we do with the second down here. Carson's trying to air it out on that first play. Hunter Webbin back to the huddle. It's the last one to get the play. He splits back out to the left side. We are still in shotgun formation. Running back to the left. Same formation as last time. And it's an option play, flips it out. He's going to be a positive play here. And there is a flag on the field. We'll see what the refs have to call here. That was a positive run for about 3-4 yards. Looks like we might be coming back a little bit. It's going to be holding against Gayville-Volin, taking it back a little while. And it's a momentum killer right there. Especially when holding's 10 yards now instead of 5 like it used to be way back in the day. All the old heads can probably remember that. Makes a big difference. Looks like we're going to be on, about the 12-yard line. So let's call it second down and 20 on the 12. Okay, we got 2 split out to the right. We got 5 on the line. Running backs over to the right side of the quarterback. We only got 3 rushing. He does get some pressure on him. Clean. There we go. Wide open. It's going to be a first down and more. There we go. We're almost to the 40-yard line. Let's call it the 38-yard line for the Gayville-Volin Raiders. That's exactly the kind of play you need to get this kind of drive rolling, especially after that kind of silly mistake. But, man, he was wide open. Carson's got it out before the pressure got to him. That's the kind of football you want to see if you're Gayville-Volin. All right, we're back up to the line. We are on the 38-yard line, 1st and 10. We got 2 split out to the left, the running backs to the right, and we got 5 on the line. Running back moves. And that's a nice, that's a beautiful throw. Is definitely available there for number 5, just maybe a little over his head. Sun's in his eyes possibly, looking back towards the quarterback. It's going to be 2nd and 10. So we've seen some light here on this drive so far for Gayville-Volin. Obviously there's been a mistake, but I like how they overcame it, and that was set to be a positive play there. Just maybe a little too much sun in his eyes. We'll see how the game goes with the sun's very much setting. Ooh, if you're facing west, it's just right there. All right, we got 2 split off to the left, 1 to the right. Carson takes a snap. Oh, lucky that wasn't picked off. Right out of the hands of Hunter Webben. Maybe get some under eye paint, get that glare out of his eyes. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Well, Carson's is making some good decisions. Just having some bad luck on the receptions. We'll see what they do here on 3rd down. Got 2 receivers split off to the left. We got 5 on the line and the running backs to the right side of the quarterback. Carson's is going to take the snap. And it's a 3-man rush. And it's a duck. That is picked off. That's picked off by a D lineman. You know he's going to have something to talk about tonight at the homecoming dance. Oh, that is number 28, Cole Ahart, the sophomore defensive lineman for Alcester-Hudson Cubs, and that is a bum deal, giving the ball up in enemy territory. 1st down for Alcester-Hudson. We've had a turnover, so we're going to take a 30-second commercial break, and we'll be right back when Alcester-Hudson takes the ball.
Heading out on the road or needing a quick pick-me-up? Head on over to Flatlanders in Gayville, where convenience meets quality in every aisle. Whether you're craving a snack on the go or the delicious roasted chicken, Flatlanders has you covered. From freshly brewed coffee to the ice-cold beverages, the friendly staff are there to serve you with a friendly smile and a helping hand. Swing on over to Flatlanders and experience the convenience you deserve. Flatlanders Convenience Store, your one-stop shop for everything convenient.
All right, we are back. We have the Alcester-Hudson Cubs cheerleaders giving us a nice little cheer, callback response. Got half the student section doing it for them. They're feeling pretty good here on homecoming with only about half the first quarter down, and they are up 14-0 after picking off Gayville-Volin. It was a tip pass at the line, and lineman Cole Ahart picked it off. Heard his name a couple times today so far. So we have Alcester-Hudson taking the field again, pushing in the enemy territory. Looks like we're at the 40-yard line. It's right in that little freshly mowed divot there. We got 3 split out to the right and 2 out to the left. Full spread formation here. We got a motion man. They like to be motion that guy. And it's going to be an option. He definitely got rid of the ball at the right time, and we got about a positive yardage there, about 5 yards after a nice little head-to-head push-forward contact from the running back, brought down by number 32, that's Carson Engen. That's my boy Carson Engen. Me and him work together at Broomtree Retreat Center out there by Irene, South Dakota. He works with me in the kitchen there. He does a great job doing the dishes. We have Alcester-Hudson swing it out. A little screen out to the side, and he's going to get a first down after being shoved out of bounds. He's going to get to about the 28-yard line. That's a Cubs first down. And they're pushing the line. Pushing to get up to the line fast again. These guys like moving. They have that spread formation. We'll see if we get the motion. There we get. There's the motion. And the motion man gets it. Cuts. Found the hole. Wrapped up. Not much of a gain there. Maybe 2-3 yards for the running back.
Brought down by number 11, Carson. Brings up second down for the Cubs.
Second down for the Cubs. 2nd and 8. Not moving quite so fast up to the line when they don't have positive yardage plays, but still a little zip to their step here. Spread formation again. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Same formation as last time. No, there's the motion man. And motion man takes the ball. He has a hole. He has another hole. And he's running and rumbling, and he gets down to about the 3-yard line for another first down. 1st and goal for Alcester-Hudson. They are pushing for their 3rd potential touchdown in the first quarter here. About 5.5 minutes left in the first down. Another spread formation. We have a running back actually set in the backfield, and he is going to take the ball right up the middle. Touchdown, Alcester-Hudson.
Brown carries it in for the Cubs touchdown.
And if history has told us anything, we're going to be going for 2 points here. Try to make it a 22-0 lead. Alcester-Hudson takes the snap. Out to the right, spread as he stopped. No, he's going to dive right in for that 2-point conversion. And we are going to take a small commercial break while we deal with a yellow jacket right in front of my face.
Hey, it's Paula here at the Hay Shed in Gayville, home of the half-pound burger and homemade onion rings. You know, there's nothing better than wrapping your mouth around a mouth-watering, big, juicy, medium, hand-pattied homemade burger. And the Hay Shed in Gayville has just that burger for you. Grab some homemade onion rings or fries to go along with that mouth-watering burger. Wash it all down with that favorite beverage, and all this goodness is at the Hay Shed in Gayville, where we have good friends, good food, good times, and everything is homemade.
All right, we are back in Alcester, where the young man who's doing tech for Gayville-Volin is very much making a yellow jacket mad. 2 feet in front of me. It is the most entertained I have been, and my adrenaline is running. We have finally killed the dang thing. Thank you, Gayville-Volin, for saving my life. I'm not allergic, but I definitely would have ended the broadcast if I got stung by a wasp here in the booth. Yeah, who knows who is allergic? So we're gonna thank the young gentleman from Gayville-Volin for saving all of our lives until the next one flies on in here. All right, well, let's take the heartbeat down a little bit. The heart's pumping for Alcester-Hudson too. They are up 22-0. I would imagine Gayville-Volin's hearts are pumping as well, and maybe a little slower, but they are hoping to receive this ball and take it down for some points. It's a little squib. Receive, he's going to take it. He's got some room. He breaks the tackle almost, but he's brought down. And it's going to be taken to about the 30-yard line or so for Gayville-Volin. All right, we're going to take another 30-second break. I'm going to wipe the sweat off my brow and take a deep breath, and we'll be right back.
Wait. Toby's Lounge has wings?
Yep, wings.
I thought it was roasted chicken.
Well, yes, they still have the best roasted chicken in the universe, but they also have big, juicy, saucy wings. Only 71 cents each on both Mondays and Thursdays. Toby's Lounge also has 7-ounce burgers that have won Burger Battle. Happy hour starts every day at 5, beers for only $2. Check out tobyslounge.com or find Toby's Lounge on Facebook for all the daily specials. Toby's Lounge open 11 to 9 every day.
And just as we were about to get the snap, it looks like we're going to have another timeout from Gayville-Volin. We must have had some sort of miscommunication or maybe an injury timeout. So we're going to play maybe 1 or 2 more ads, and we'll be right back with some football action.
Valley Ag Supply, a family-owned business and your trusted partner for all your farming needs. Whether it's agronomy needs, precision farming, or custom application, they have the expertise and experience to help you succeed. Valley Ag Supply of Gayville and Spink are proud of the Gayville-Volin Raiders in all the academic and sports endeavors they pursue, wishing the Gayville-Volin Raiders the best of luck in today's game. Go Raiders!
We are back live here in Alcester, South Dakota. The beautiful sunset and a lovely football game here. We're having fun watching Alcester kind of cruising right now to a 22-0 lead. But I have seen Gayville-Volin keep in these kind of situations before, so we'll see what they can pull out in this drive after their timeout. Got 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line here. They haven't had good field position since the first drive. They went 3 and out. All right, we got 2 spread to the right. We got the running back to the left of the man in shotgun. Carson takes the snap. We got a 3-man rush. Still gonna just gets rid of it. I don't think we're going to call that intentional grounding. Not unsure about the intentional grounding rules in 9-man football, but we're going to call that we're going to call that definitely at least a loss of down for sure. It's 2nd down and 10. Bare minimum for Gayville-Volin here. Carson's just getting rid of that after facing some pressure there on that play. Alright, Gayville-Volin runs in the play, and they gonna get set with 2-man to the right. We got a full line of 5 there, and the running backs to the quarterback's left. 2nd down, Carson takes a snap. He's just gonna keep it himself, and he's got a little space. We got a flag on the play, maybe a gain of 5 or so on the keep. I don't know if it was 2 separate penalties on the play, but there was another flag thrown at the end. So we'll see what happens. We've got some laundry all over the field here. It's one of my favorite football sayings, especially when you say it loud and bombastic too. Laundry all over the field. It's a good one. Reminds me of John Madden. We have signal from the refs. It looks like it's going to be holding on Gayville-Volin. We're taking it back. Oh, personal foul. Also on Gayville-Volin. It's a double whammy. So I don't know if those stack, if we're just going to take the 15-yarder or what, but we are going way back. And it's going to be 2nd and not fun for Gayville-Volin. I guess we're doing both of them. So, according to some of the more technically proficient men up here in the booth, we are using both penalties on that. We are going to go all the way back to the 5, and it looks like Gayville-Volin maybe be taking a timeout to just kind of catch their breath and figure out what's going on. And we'll take a timeout here as well. We'll be right back in Alcester-Hudson with our coverage of this game.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in South Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the SDHSAA.
All right, we are back in Alcester-Hudson. Information down on the field, that was an unsportsmanlike conduct from number 87, Tyler Owney, the senior from Gayville-Volin. He has been disqualified from the rest of the game, and it is going to be second and, gosh, let's call it 30 from the 10-yard line. So that's a bum deal. Didn't quite catch exactly what the penalty was, but we're not going to linger on it too much. Just hopefully going forward we have some good sportsmanship and a good game going forward. We got 2 spread on each side. Man in shotgun. Carstens takes the snap. And he's going to air it out. He's got all the time in the world and a wide open man. And he just overthrows him. If he would have caught that and if he had the speed, that is a guy gone for a touchdown. But that's an incomplete pass. I have a feeling that if we can get there, maybe Gayville-Volin will have a little bit better time when this sun gets a little lower, because these receivers will be looking right back into the sun and not catching the ball. So, and that's just how it goes sometimes. So we have 3rd and 30. And we have lost our camera feed somehow.
Into the Cubs touchdown.
Well, if you're still there, thank you. If you just joined us back, thank you. We had some technical difficulties. Alcester-Hudson just scored again after taking the ball over from Gayville-Volin. It's 30-0 with 1 minute and 15 seconds left to go in the first quarter. I know we just got back, but I'm going to send it to commercial for just 30 seconds to make up for any sort of lost ad time that our advertisers might have had. And we'll be right back.
Rev up your engines. We're going to a Raiders game. Jaeger Diesel in Vermilion is there to fuel your passion to get you on the road. Tired of breakdowns slowing you down? Say goodbye to all those worries. The expert team at Jaeger Diesel will ensure your diesel runs smoother and stronger than ever. From routine maintenance to complex repairs, they have you covered. With top-notch service and unbeatable prices, you'll be on the road in no time. Jaeger Diesel, where performance meets precision.
Alright, and we are back here in Alcester, where it is quite the homecoming for the Cubs. 30-0 so far in the first quarter against the Gayville-Volin Raiders. Alcester set to kick off again here. I want to say it's their, gosh, 5th kickoff, 6th kickoff this quarter so far. All right, Cubs looking good, able to capitalize. Gayville-Volin has had some mistakes so far. We'll see if they can come back and make something of this game. There's the boot. Nice little kick. It's returned. We're going to get to about the 30 at least and stumbled at about the, ref's going to call it 28. No forward progress on that. We're going to get to the 28-yard line. And Gayville-Volin's going to be taken over at the 28. We'll be right back after this message.
They are invited to participate in Little Cubs cheer camps in 2 weeks.
Heading out on the road or needing a quick pick-me-up? Head on over to Flatlanders in Gayville, where convenience meets quality in every aisle. Whether you're craving a snack on the go or the delicious roasted chicken, Flatlanders has you covered. From freshly brewed coffee to the ice-cold beverages, the friendly staff are there to serve you with a friendly smile and a helping hand. Swing on over to Flatlanders and experience the convenience you deserve. Flatlanders Convenience Store, your one-stop shop for everything convenient.
All right, and we are back. We missed a 1st and 10 first down from Gayville. But we must have a holding we're going to be walking that ball back. So instead of a first down play, it's still going to be first down, but we're going to bring it back to a 1st and 20.
And if you have a class who's celebrating a reunion tonight, we'll do the math easy for you. If you're graduating year ends in 5 or 0,
Call it 1st and 19. So, just kind of frustrating instance after frustrating instance so far. Let's see if they can get something going. Got 2 split out to the right, 2 to the left. Running backs, the quarterback's right, and we're going to have the snap for Carson's here. Got some time. He lets it go. He's got a completion. Very positive yards. Looks like we might get a first down out of that. Lovely. Now that there's a little more shade on the field, maybe these receivers, the sun's not quite in their eyes when they're looking back for the ball. Got a positive play for Gayville-Volin. Way to go, guys. It's going to be a Raider first down. All right, so it's going to be... I think we got up to the original line of scrimmage there. Or the original first down mark. And we're going to split the huddle. We got 1 receiver to the right, 2 to the left. The running backs, the quarterback's to the left. Carson takes the snap. It's a little low. He has to pick it up. It's a little screen, and he's smoked. Did not fool Alcester-Hudson at all. Rightfully deserving of the celebration on that play where he just blew that screen right up. Saw it coming the whole way. It's going to be 2nd down and 9 for Gayville-Volin. And that's the end of the first quarter. So that's the end of the first quarter. Cubs 30, Gayville-Volin 0. We're going to do a couple more breaks, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Hey, it's Paula here at the Hay Shed in Gayville, home of the half-pound burger and homemade onion rings. You know, there's nothing better than wrapping your mouth around a mouth-watering, big, juicy, medium, hand-pattied homemade burger. And the Hay Shed in Gayville has just that burger for you. Grab some homemade onion rings or fries to go along with that mouth-watering burger. Wash it all down with that favorite beverage, and all this goodness is at the Hay Shed in Gayville, where we have good friends, good food, good times, and everything is homemade.
Wait. Toby's Lounge has wings?
Yep, wings.
I thought it was roasted chicken.
Well, yes, they still have the best roasted chicken in the universe, but they also have big, juicy, saucy wings. Only 71 cents each on both Mondays and Thursdays. Toby's Lounge also has 7-ounce burgers that have won Burger Battle. Happy hour starts every day at 5, beers for only $2. Check out tobyslounge.com or find Toby's Lounge on Facebook for all the daily specials. Toby's Lounge open 11 to 9 every day.
Back in Alcester, South Dakota. Population 880 people. And we flip the field. Looks like Gayville-Volin's going to be driving into the sun now. So when the receivers are looking back, the sun's not going to be in their eyes. We'll see how it goes. It's going to be 2nd down and 9. On the 40-yard line. Carsons takes the snap with 2 men split to each side, running back to the right. Shotgun formation. It's going to be a keep. He just goes right up the hole, and he's going to pick up, gosh, let's call it 2 yards, 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd and about 6 or 7.
3rd down for the Raiders.
We'll see if Gayville-Volin can pick up this first down here. They picked up that long one earlier in the drive. Trying to get some positive plays strung together here. We got 2 receivers split to the left, to the right. Running back is in the shotgun formation with the quarterback split to the quarterback's right. There's a 3-man rush from Alcester. Well guarded. Carsons is all the time wide open. First down for Gayville-Volin. Moving the chains. Number 12, Grayson Rice, the senior receiver on that play there, brings the first down for Gayville-Volin. We're going to move the chains. We're going to have some positive play strung together, and we're going to see what we can do. Maybe make this 30-6 instead of 30-0 on this drive. All right, we're going to get up to the line. We got 2 on each side with the running back to the quarterback's right. Still in shotgun. We haven't been under center all game here. It's going to be a throwing play. Is tipped away. Great defense from Alcester-Hudson. The defensive back had that taken that away from the offense. That was number 10, Wayne Overholzer, the junior wide receiver defensive back for Alcester-Hudson, breaking up that play, making it 2nd and 10. All right, Gayville gets up to the line. We have the same formation as last play. The running back's on the left side this time. Shotgun formation. Carsons takes the snap. It's going to be a keep. And he's wrapped up right at the line. Almost loses the ball at the end of the play.
Carson's brought down by Tepete Lopez.
Jose Tepete Lopez, the all-around star for Alcester-Hudson. Been hampered by a little bit of an injury, but obviously not stopping him from stopping the quarterback. And loss of 3. Can't quite call it a sack when it's a quarterback keeper, but definitely a disruptive defensive play for Alcester-Hudson. It's going to be 3rd and 11. All right, we have the same formation. 2 split on each side. Quarterbacks, shotgun formation. Running backs on the right side. It's going to be a pass play. Carson's looking to his right. He's scrambling. Still looking to the right. He's going to take off. Throws it away. And throws over the head of his intended receiver. Just getting it out there. It's going to be 4th and 11 at about the 50-yard line. You're down by 30. They're going to see what we're doing here. Looks like Gayville-Volin bringing in their punt formation here. Could be wrong, but I have seen a few of their games this season. That's what it's looking like. We'll see what they do. Well, they were in the huddle too long for a punt. We're going to say they're going for it. There we go. Yeah. Definitely not a punting formation. We got a shotgun formation with 2 split off to the right. 1 extra man on the line. And Carson's back to throw. Scrambles. All the time in the world. Can't find an open man downfield until he lets it go and just threw it away. Flag on the play. We'll see what the Stripes have to say about that one. It was right there by the potential catch and no catch. So we're going to probably either see pass interference, offensive defense, or some sort of holding either way. But definitely in that sort of vicinity. We'll see who's it's against. You know, people sometimes call me a body language expert, and by the way this is going in the huddle with the officials, I'm feeling this is going to be going against Gayville-Volin. No, I was wrong. It's the Cubs. So it's going to be a 1st down for Gayville-Volin. It's the kind of break the Raiders need to kind of keep this going. It's the kind of thing that's been happening on this drive. One way or the other, they just keep moving the chains. Firmly in the shade now. At about the 1st down for the 35-yard line. Gayville breaks the huddle. We got 2 men split each way with the running back out to the left in that shotgun formation. Carson takes the snap, and it's going to be a keep right up the middle for a gain of about 6 with another flag on the play. I don't know if anyone was watching that game last night with Al Michaels, but he was getting upset with how many flags were in the first half there. It's not quite that level of laundry on the field this game, but lots of plays back-to-back here in the last few minutes with some laundry. We'll see what happens this time. And that one's definitely going to be against Gayville-Volin. They're moving it back. Looks like they call the holding penalty on Gayville-Volin. So first and 19 for Gayville-Volin. Hasn't been the first time I've said that today. That's always a fun one to say, first and 19. Don't hear that every time you watch football. We got we got two split out each side. It's going to be a little bit of a draw play, and it's blown up in the backfield. We'll see what we give them for forward progress, but we're going to go back at least a couple yards there. They spot him way back. Not a whole lot of forward progress on that one. We're going to go all the way back to the 50-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 25. Loss of 6 on the play. All right, we'll see what Gayville-Volin does next. It's been a herky-jerky kind of a drive. My prediction, penalty, first down. All right, Carson takes a snap. He's back. He has some time. He gets a little oh, there we go. It's going to be a short pass, incomplete to the left sideline there. It's going to be 3rd and 25 for Gayville-Volin at the 50-yard line. Carson's had plenty of time to kind of move around and look. All of his men were covered downfield. He tried to get out to the sideline and was not able to make a reception there. It was good to see him not have so much pressure in the backfield there. The all line was held up on that play for the most part. All right. 3rd and 25. Gayville gets up to the line. We have the same formation, split 2 each way with the running back on the right side this time with the quarterback in shotgun. Carson takes the snap. It's going to be a pass. He pump fakes. He has time. He lets it go. And I am not sure he was thrown to there. Incomplete. 4th down and 25. We'll see what the Raiders decide to do here on 4th and very long. Not a whole lot of plays in the playbook to get a first down on this play, so we'll see if they decide to punt. All right, here we go. There's the snap. We are in punting formation. We'll see if we have a little fake or rooski or if it's just going to be a punt. It's definitely a punt from Carson's, and it's going to be out of bounds. We'll see where the refs mark it. 1st and 10 for the Cubs, and we are going to take a commercial break. Come back with the Cubs having the football with 8 minutes and 14 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Cubs up 30-0 against Gayville-Volin.
Valley Ag Supply, a family-owned business and your trusted partner for all your farming needs. Whether it's agronomy needs, precision farming, or custom application, they have the expertise and experience to help you succeed. Valley Ag Supply of Gayville and Spink are proud of the Gayville-Volin Raiders in all the academic and sports endeavors they pursue, wishing the Gayville-Volin Raiders the best of luck in today's game. Go Raiders!
All right, we are back. Alcester-Hudson has the ball. First down. A little motion, a little submarine on the offensive line, and then he's going to get he's found a seam. He's down the sidelines, breaks the tackle, breaks another one, gets dragged out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Alcester-Hudson threatening again. First play. Alcester first down. All right, first down for Alcester-Hudson. We got trips to the right. We got one man by himself, and we have a halfback to the left. It's got a quarterback keep. He has a bunch of space right up the middle. He has a blocker on the outside. Is that going to be a touchdown? We're going to call it first and goal for Alcester-Hudson at the 1 yard line. Alcester lines up real fast, pushes it in, and I think they're going to get the touchdown. Touchdown Alcester-Hudson. That makes it 36-0 here in Alcester. I would imagine we're going to go for the 2. They've been going pretty quick even on the 2, so there's... All right, we had another Yellow Jacket situation. That is going to be a 2-point conversion for Alcester-Hudson. And my hero from Gayville-Volin just saving us from Yellow Jackets. I sprayed the spray too. Smells super fun like stainless steel cleaner. And we're all going to get a little goofy up here in the booth with no ventilation. It's going to be a good time with Alcester-Hudson up 38-0. The sun's finally behind the building. It's going to cool down up here. It's not cooling down on the field. We're going to come right back after these commercial messages.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in South Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the SDHSAA.
All right, we are back here in Alcester, South Dakota. We have God's beautiful sunset over here. All of the beautiful pastels in the sky. It's beautiful for homecoming game for Alcester-Hudson. Everyone's having a good time except for Gayville-Volin, who's down 36 in the first half. Let's call it 38. Because it's 38 in the first half. And I'll tell you what, between the wasps, the spray, and the sun, we are having a great time here in Alcester, South Dakota. Just absolutely magnificent evening. Alcester set to kick off here. And there we go. Nice little kick. Received at the 18-yard line. He gets out to the right side of the field and is forced out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Another yellow piece of laundry flying over there by the 30-yard line. Imagine we're going to have some sort of block to the back or some sort of penalty here, and we're going to see what we got, see where we spot them. Yeah, it's holding against the Raiders. It's going to come back 10 yards. So we're saying there's been 7 penalties against the Raiders so far. 1 turnover that I can remember. So not a whole lot of good news here. Every time they seem to get something going, just kind of turns around. All right. So Gayville-Volin's going to take over here at the 20-yard line. In the huddle. Split it up, and we're going to have 2 men out to the right, 2 men out to the left. The running back's on the quarterback's left side in shotgun formation. Seems to be the standard operating procedure so far for the last few plays. The low snap, Carsons gets rid of it. A little pitch right up the middle. Positive gain for about 3-yard play there. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7 or so for the Gayville-Volin Raiders. Not a whole lot of zip to their step here. Not about the exact opposite of Alcester-Hudson's running up to the line. They're running in plays every time, and they're just kind of taking their time getting set. We got the same formation as last time, 2 to the sides. Running back to the right of the quarterback. Carsons takes the snap. A little low again, and he throws out to his right. And we're going to get out of bounds. We'll see where they mark him. He might have a first down on that play. That's Webbins on the reception there. So it's going to be 3rd and 1 after the marking. We'll see what Gayville-Volin decides to do with 3rd and 1. I would imagine they're just going to try to... Oh, well, no, they respotted it. That's going to be first down for Gayville-Volin. First down for Gayville-Volin. Same offensive formation. 2 spread each way. Shotgun formation. Carsons takes the snap. And we have a pass play. Wide open receiver. 7-yard reception. Gets past his guy, takes it out to the side, about a positive gain of about 7-8 yards there. So some positive plays stacked together here for Gayville so far. It's kind of what you're hoping to see if you're a Gayville-Volin fan or a staff member. So it's going to be 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line. We have the same offensive formation here. Shotgun. Everybody split out, 2 to each side, and it's going to be a handoff right up the middle. Went off to the left a little bit there, might have got a yard or 2. It's going to be 3rd and 3 or so coming up. Clock's running. We got about 5 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the second quarter. Gayville comes up to the line. We have the same formation, 2 split each way, shotgun. Carson surveys the defense. Takes the snap. It's a pass play. Let's go right away. Another short play. Positive yardage. We'll see what forward progress is. And it's going to be a first down for Gayville-Volin. So these little short passing plays are working for him so far this drive. Lovely, lovely progression down the field. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. All right. Gayville gets up to the line, same formation. Shotgun. Carson surveys, snaps. Handoff right up the middle, bounces out to the right, wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage, and the flag at the end of the play. It's going to be holding against Gayville-Volin. They're going to bring it back. So it's going to be 1st and 20 for Gayville-Volin. Brings it all the way back to the 30-yard line. Well, it takes a little wind out of your sails. We'll see what we can do. It's still first down. Still plenty of time left on the clock to try to get something done this quarter. We're going to get up to the line. And it looks like we have the same formation with 2 spread each way. Running backs to the quarterback's right and shotgun. Carson surveys, snaps, throws, and it is going to be incomplete. Intended for number 3, Carter Barron, the star receiver. So it's going to make it 2nd down and 20. We'll see what we can do here. So far, they're Alcester-Hudson's defense has been allowing that short right in front of him kind of play style that you've been seeing across the leagues. The deep safety, making sure nothing gets behind him. All right, 2 split each way, shotgun. Carson, he snaps the ball, and we have a passing play. He's got some time. He lets it go. Beautiful pass. Almost a reception. And that was intended for Carter Barron again. Just right out of his hands. Would have been a first down. So that makes it 3rd and 20. Got to give some credit to Alcester's defense there, too. They broke up that pass. It wasn't just a drop. Got right in between the hands there. So we'll see if Gayville does the same, and we'll see maybe a draw. I doubt it. You never know. 3rd and 20. We have 2 split each way. Carson takes the snap, and it is going to be called dead before we even get going. False start offense. It's going to be 3rd and 25. 3rd and 30. Let's call it 3rd and 30. Third and 25 from the 25-yard line. They only got to get to midfield, folks. And we are almost right back where we started from. All right, Gayville. Carson takes the snap. It's a pass. He has some time. Gets possibly intercepted. So we'll just call it a short punt from Karstens on 3rd down. Just lets it go, and we're right about the 48-yard line for Alcester-Hudson to take over on 1st down for them. We're not going to go to commercial since Alcester likes to hurry right up to the line. We have number 2 running in the play for them, and they are going to take over at the 48-yard line. They're already crossed midfield on this possession. All right. So we got 3 split out to the right, 2 split out to the left. Motion man comes back. We have a running back in the backfield. Another motion man. It's given to the motion man, spread out. He hits the corner. There's a flag on the play. He has all the time in the world to run. He is running. He pushed out of bounds about the 18-yard line. Oh, sorry, 28-yard line. We'll see what the flag is. Alcester's already moving back. We're going to just go ahead and say that's a holding on Alcester. That sure is. So take away all that positive yardage, and we're going to go back to the 47-yard line, no longer in the enemy territory. We got 2 split out each way. We got a running back to the right. He takes it. He boots out. Wide open, 1st down, and he runs out of bounds. Back on the enemy side of the field. We're going to say it's 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. 1st down, Cubs. All right. So we got 2 spread each way. It's going to be a passing play. He boots out again. Basically almost the same play, and he was almost just as open. There was a man behind him who would have got him down by probably before the 1st down, but it was a dropped pass. Stops the clock with 2 minutes, 46 seconds left in the first half. Alcester-Hudson threatening again. So 2nd and 10 from the 38-yard line. 2 split each way, 3 split actually to the right. It's going to be a screen out to the left. We have a beautiful block from number 20 of Alcester. Breaks free for number 18. Number 20, Evan Brown, the captain, the senior running back, with a beautiful block on that play. Reception by number 18, Evan Boble. Right back up to the line. We got 3 split out to the right, 2 split out to the left. Spread formation. Oh, he takes the snap. He's got some pressure. It's a screen, and he just had too much pressure on that. That's one of the things that can happen on a screen play. Sometimes you let him go too close to the quarterback on that screen, letting him go too far deep in the backfield. So that brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10. From the 20-yard line. Alcester's knocking on the door right at the red zone here. We've got 2 split out each way with a running back to the right. It's going to be a, he scrambles out to the right. He throws it into double coverage. It's almost picked off. And that was intended for number 28, Cole Earhart. No, that's not true. Number 20, Evan Brown. Sorry. So Alcester's back up to the line. We're going to get in a right under the center. Running some sneaky boot cut. He has a man. Is he in bounds? Out of bounds. Pass intended for Ethan Boville. Technically completed, but it was not completed in bounds. So that is going to bring up 4th down. And the Cubs are going to take a timeout to try to figure out what to do on 4th and 10 here in the 20-yard line. We're going to take a 30-second timeout.
Heading out on the road or needing a quick pick-me-up? Head on over to Flatlanders in Gayville, where convenience meets quality in every aisle. Whether you're craving a snack on the go or the delicious roasted chicken, Flatlanders has you covered. From freshly brewed coffee to the ice-cold beverages, the friendly staff are there to serve you with a friendly smile and a helping hand. Swing on over to Flatlanders and experience the convenience you deserve. Flatlanders Convenience Store, your one-stop shop for everything convenient.
And we are back. We are still huddled for timeout. We have 2 minutes, 4 seconds left in the first half. Alcester-Hudson leads Gayville-Volin 38-0. It's pretty much been all Alcester all game. Seen some positive plays from Gayville-Volin. It's not just been a complete blowout, but the scoreboard kind of saying otherwise right now. We've killed 2 Yellow Jackets in the booth today. My heart rate probably reached a BPM of about 140 there for a second, which is pretty high for this guy. So we have 4th and 10 for Alcester-Hudson. We have 2 split out each way. We have a running back to the right of the quarterback in shotgun formation right now. He's surveying the defense, seeing what he wants to do, see if he's going to make a change. He likes what he sees. He's going to take the snap, back to pass, and we have a interception in the end zone. Number 5, Hunter Webben, the receiver, defensive back, has made a reception from both quarterbacks tonight. So Gayville-Volin's going to take over at the 20-yard line. 1st down. So those of you hoping to see Alcester-Hudson score on that drive, hopes were dashed. Gayville-Volin has a little bit of a spark there. We'll see what we can do with the last minute 58 and a half. See if we can get some points on the board. Carson takes the snap. He hands it off right up the middle. And he is wrapped up. Gain of about 2. Not much going there. And it seems like Gayville-Volin's content with just kind of letting the clock run out in the rest of this half. All right, Gayville-Volin has decided what they are going to run. It's 2nd and 8. Ball's on the 22-yard line. We have 2 split each way. Carson takes the snap and throws complete over the middle to number 3. That is going to be our very own Carter Barron, star receiver for Gayville-Volin Raiders. First down, Gayville. Got 50 seconds left on the play clock. Even though they got a first down, there's not a whole lot of hustle up to the line. I have a feeling that we're just going to see this one over here very shortly. We're going to have a performance, I believe, from the marching band here. All right, low snap. Carson's has the ball and is going to take a sack. And I have a feeling that's going to take us to half. That's going to take us to half, folks. We're going to send it to halftime. And we're going to take a commercial break.
Hey, it's Paula here at the Hay Shed in Gayville, home of the half-pound burger and homemade onion rings. You know, there's nothing better than wrapping your mouth around a mouth-watering, big, juicy, medium, hand-pattied homemade burger. And the Hay Shed in Gayville has just that burger for you. Grab some homemade onion rings or fries to go along with that mouth-watering burger. Wash it all down with that favorite beverage, and all this goodness is at the Hay Shed in Gayville, where we have good friends, good food, good times, and everything is homemade.
Wait. Toby's Lounge has wings?
Yep, wings.
I thought it was roasted chicken.
Well, yes, they still have the best roasted chicken in the universe, but they also have big, juicy, saucy wings. Only 71 cents each on both Mondays and Thursdays. Toby's Lounge also has 7-ounce burgers that have won Burger Battle. Happy hour starts every day at 5, beers for only $2. Check out Toby'sLounge.com or find Toby's Lounge on Facebook for all the daily specials. Toby's Lounge open 11 to 9 every day. Valley Ag Supply, a family-owned business and your trusted partner for all your farming needs. Whether it's agronomy needs, precision farming, or custom application, they have the expertise and experience to help you succeed. Valley Ag Supply of Gayville and Spink are proud of the Gayville-Volin Raiders in all the academic and sports endeavors they pursue. Wishing the Gayville-Volin Raiders the best of luck in today's game. Go Raiders!
Without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in South Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the SDHSAA.
Lauren Johnson.
All right, we are back. It's halftime here in Alcester, South Dakota. It is so far all been Alcester-Hudson. It's been Cubs, 38-0 so far. Alcester's defense is looking great. Alcester's offense is looking really good. Gayville-Volin's defense has not been able to stop the run, and anytime anything gets to the outside, it's been broken off for at least 20 yards. Gayville-Volin's offense is looking a little stagnant. We've had a couple of first downs. We've just had a lot of choppy decision-making, a lot of mistakes that have really cost them any sort of offensive momentum going forward. I don't quite have any stats for you. I'm not much of a stat taker myself. It's hard for me to be able to see and record things. I think I need glasses because I can't tell any numbers. If you've been able to notice, I'm not really calling a lot of individual names. I'm just kind of calling the game as I see it. So it looks like Alcester's going to come out on the second half. I think they get the ball too, if I remember correctly. Gayville-Volin received and went 3 and out, so the Alcester's going to start with the ball. They were threatening with their last possession. It would have made it a 44 at least 0 game, but there was an interception in the end zone. So far, all Alcester, all day. The sun is behind the tree line. The wasps are dead. And we are going to go back to commercial break for a while. We got about 8 minutes left at halftime here.
Welcome back to our coaches conversation, and online we have Coach Pat Beeman of the Gayville-Volin Raiders. Coach, coming off a homecoming victory over Irene-Wakonda, how you feeling today?
Feeling good, Michael. Thanks again for giving us a call and highlighting our kids and our program. The kids had fun on Friday night. They had a good homecoming, but back to work shortly thereafter. So on to Alcester-Hudson.
Well, and that's right. You know, you're taking on an Alcester-Hudson team, and so we're going to talk about that. But let's talk a little bit about Friday. Scored 56 points, your highest output of the season. Got your record back to 500. How big are both of those things to the mindset of your team? Yeah, I think our kids are confident, especially offensively. I think we've talked in the past that's kind of the side of the ball where we, is our strength, and we threw the ball really well. We protected really well on Friday night, and the young man that you're going to talk to here shortly, Carter Barron, had a real nice night receiving the ball, and we did some really nice things. We broke down a couple times defensively, made some silly penalties that kind of extended drives, but hopefully we cleaned that up, and like I said, it was a good night. Well, and so coming off that, back to 500, feel pretty good, but you're taking on an Alcester-Hudson team that's now having their homecoming, so there's going to be a certain energy at that field. And coming off a big loss, and that can always be like a double-edged sword. You're never quite sure if you're going to get a team that's deflated or a team that is out for blood. What are you expecting to see from this Alcester-Hudson Cubs team coming off that loss of theirs to Freeman Academy? Well, I don't know how many this is, Michael, with Coach Hake and I, but he's always got them ready. And they're generally a pretty physical team. They're very well coached. They're not going to be hanging their heads after a loss. He'll have them ready to go, and like you said, some energy on homecoming. So we'll have to come out and be ready to match their intensity and physicality, and hopefully we can get a few stops and make enough plays to be in it, and then find a way to get over the hump there at the end. Well, and it's always so weird to be thinking, because it feels like the season just started. But after tonight, you are on that downhill side of the regular season. How do you feel about your team at this point? 2-2 heading into this game, some nice wins, maybe a loss or two that you felt maybe got away from you. Just how do you feel right now heading into this? I feel really good offensively. I feel like we're making some improvements defensively. So I like where we're at. We're a little dinged up coming out of last week. So hopefully, in a week or two, we'll get back to
to as close to full strength as we've been all year, and hopefully find a way to compete the next few weeks while we're shorthanded and come through a Friday night with a real strong game.
And then, as you look ahead, you're on the road against Alcester-Hudson. Then you get to come back home to Gayville-Volin for 2 games. How nice is that to be able to be at home in front of your home crowd, and especially senior night at that against Centerville?
Yeah, our home crowd is great. Our traveling crowd is great. We talked at homecoming how fortunate we are here, how the community and the school community, the 2 communities of Gayville and Volin really support our program, and we draw really well at home. We draw really well on the road, and our kids are fired up to just play the game that they all love to play so much. But yeah, we love to be home. We got a nice routine that we settle into, and being home 2 weeks in a row, it makes getting on the bus that last week not so bad after you haven't been on one for a while. So.
Well, that's exactly
those
right.
are the old yellow school buses, Michael, that you and I remember well from our past. So.
Oh, exactly, where you had no seat belts and your knees were bumping the thing.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. No,
absolutely.
I understand that. All right. Well, Coach, just one final thing. It seems like with your team, it seems like there's somebody different stepping up every week, or kind of maybe stepping forward. Is that, as a coach, how does that make you feel, knowing that, okay, we're going to have some different people stepping up? It's not just 1 or 2 players every week.
Well, it's nice. I think last year we were an easier team to scout. We were an easier team to take away things, partly due to the development of our players and partly due to me understanding their ability to develop, and not just, thinking that we got to go to this guy or this guy. We've really opened it up and allowed a lot of people to shine. And you're right, we, there's teams like Viborg Hurley that they're just a nightmare matchup for us. But for most of our season, I think we're a pretty tough team to know who's going to get the ball. If they've watched film on us, we've got 3 or 4 receivers that can make plays. We got a quarterback that throws a really nice ball, and a quarterback and a running back that run real well, and our offensive line's doing well. So, it wouldn't be fun, I don't think, to have to decide, which 1 or 2 of our guys to take away, because other people can certainly make plays for us. So.
Well, I think so too. I think you're, probably maybe a little bit of a dark horse, but I think you're a team that's going to be teams are going to have to contend with here as we start wrapping up this season and start looking to postseason. So, Coach, as always, thank you for taking the time to talk to me today. Really appreciate it, and I always appreciate you finding a player for me to talk to.
Hey, I appreciate you, Michael, and we'll hopefully talk again soon.
Oh, definitely. Thank you so much.
All right, that was head coach Pat Beeman of the Gayville-Volin Raiders. Sat down with Mike Schumacher here earlier this week. While you were listening to that, I was being serenaded by Don't Stop Believing by the Alcester-Hudson Pet Band. We have about 1:15 left on the halftime clock. So we're going to go to commercial break. We're going to come back. We're going to have some football.
Rev up your engines. We're going to a Raiders game. Jaeger Diesel in Vermilion is there to fuel your passion to get you on the road. Tired of breakdowns slowing you down? Say goodbye to all those worries. The expert team at Jaeger Diesel will ensure your diesel runs smoother and stronger than ever. From routine maintenance to complex repairs, they have you covered. With top-notch service and unbeatable prices, you'll be on the road in no time. Jaeger Diesel, where performance meets precision. Heading out on the road or needing a quick pick-me-up? Head on over to Flatlanders in Gayville, where convenience meets quality in every aisle. Whether you're craving a snack on the go or the delicious roasted chicken, Flatlanders has you covered. From freshly brewed coffee to the ice-cold beverages, the friendly staff are there to serve you with a friendly smile and a helping hand. Swing on over to Flatlanders and experience the convenience you deserve. Flatlanders Convenience Store, your one-stop shop for everything convenient.
Hey, it's Paula here at the Hay Shed in Gayville, home of the half-pound burger and homemade onion rings. You know, there's nothing better than wrapping your mouth around a mouth-watering, big, juicy, medium, hand-pattied homemade burger. And the Hay Shed in Gayville has just that burger for you. Grab some homemade onion rings or fries to go along with that mouth-watering burger. Wash it all down with that favorite beverage, and all this goodness is at the Hay Shed in Gayville, where we have good friends, good food, good times, and everything is homemade.
Welcome back to our coaches conversation, and on the line we have Alcester-Hudson head coach Brian Hake. Coach, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. It's been a pretty good week so far. It's homecoming here in Alcester-Hudson, so we had coronation last night, and I know there's a lot of energy, but a lot of kind of goofy things going on this week, but it's been fun so far.
Well, and it is always fun, but as a coach, you know, when you have that game to think about, how big a distractions can that be sometimes for you, or for the players at least?
Well, I think homecoming is a little bit of a blessing and a curse. I think you always have some energy from it, some excitement, but there are a lot of distractions, a lot of things going on that concern you as a coach. We talk a lot about that with our kids, that, hey, we need to make sure we're taking care of business at practice, and we're ready to go on Friday night.
All right, and speaking of Friday night, you're going to be facing a Gayville-Volin team who just came off their own homecoming, where they faced Irene-Wakonda, and so they're 2-2 on the season. You guys are 2-3. Seem pretty evenly matched. Just looking into it, what are some things that this Gayville-Volin team brings to the table that maybe can pose some challenges, but also maybe present some opportunities?
Well, you know, since they're a conference foe, we know each other pretty well. We play each other in every sport. You know, they have some size. They're always kind of a big, you know, as far as size school. They have big kids, big strong kids. So they definitely have some size. And obviously their quarterback, the Carson's boy, has been playing a couple years, throws a good ball. He's a pretty hard runner. And they always have a little sprinkle of speed too, you know. So they definitely are a good football team, and they have some good athletes.
Well, and you guys are a good football team as well, and have some good athletes. Coming off a couple of tough losses against really, really good teams, what are you guys hoping to do to kind of establish yourselves on Friday, and then hopefully come out on top?
Well, to be honest, I think our kids really have a bad taste in their mouth from last Friday. We went up to Freeman, and we just did not play well. We were flat at the beginning of the game, and we made some mistakes early, and they got up on us quick. But you got to give some credit to the Freeman Academy Marion team. They were ready to go, and they were firing on all cylinders. So our focus this week has really been kind of reset, refocus, and get back to doing the things that...
Send me an email, and I'll be happy to get them on the line, okay?
All right, well, thank you, and I appreciate your time, and go Cubs.
Go Cubs. Have a great day. That was Alcester-Hudson Cubs head coach Brian Hake with us here as we get ready to bring you Alcester-Hudson and Gayville-Volin here on Gayville-Volin Raiders YouTube channel. We'll be back with more after this.
All right, we are back. We had to skip a little bit of that interview. We skipped right to the end so he could say goodbye. It does look like Gayville-Volin back to receive for this second half. We're going to have a running clock for the rest of the game, I believe. The mercy rule in 9-man is a 50-point lead anytime after halftime. The game will be over, so we'll see if that happens tonight. Gayville-Volin returns, and we're going to get it up to about the 30-yard line. decent field position to start this drive. And we'll see what kind of gumption Gayville-Volin's got tonight. See if we can keep it a dogfight here, or if we're going to go home early. The lights are on. The sun's almost gone. We got Friday night lights, baby. And looks like we have the same offensive set for the most part they were running at the end of the half. We do have a tight end on the line now. And Carson's is back. We got a man in motion, and it's going to go right to the motion man. He's going to try to find the edge. He is wrapped up behind the line again. And we are going to look at about a 5-6 yard loss on first down for Gayville-Volin. Brings up 2nd and 15. So, negative play is not exactly what you want to see coming out of half. Gayville-Volin breaks the huddle. We got 2 split each way. Running backs to the left of the quarterback. Carson's in shotgun. He's going to take the snap and lets it go. He has a man open. It's going to be a gain of about 5 or 6. We're going to get right back to about the original first down mark. We're going to call it 3rd and 11. Webbin or Carton Barron on the reception there. Hearing a lot of Webbin, hearing a lot of Barron when it comes to receiving so far tonight. Alcester-Hudson's defense so far nonplussed to start the half. Been able to have an answer from everything Gayville-Volin's thrown their way. We got 2 split out each way. We look like we have a blitzer coming for Gayville. He sets back, a nice little spy. Balls, airs it out, and it's going to be a first down. Barron, the completion, star receiver for Gayville-Volin, moves the chains, gives them some breathing room, gives them some hope. Raider first down. Looks like they're going to spot it about the 25-yard line. Maybe the 26, 27-yard line. We're going to have 2 split out each way, shotgun formation. Carson surveys, and he snaps the ball. And it's going to be a draw. No, it's a handoff right up the middle. Looks like he's going to get a positive gain of about 8 yards there. Maybe a first down.
Off the carry for the Raiders.
We'll see where we spot it. It's going to be 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd down. 2nd about 3 for the Raiders.
So some good stuff going for Gayville-Volin so far. The last few plays. We'll see if they can capitalize here. And breaking the huddle. We got the 2 split out each way. Defense is playing pretty close to the line. Unloads. Nice little play. Can't break free. Looks like it's going to be a first down to Barron. Only needed 2 yards. Did get that. So it's going to be a Raider first down. Moving the chains again. Sounds like the players and the staff had a pretty good sit-down halftime and had a game plan coming out. We're moving the ball. They saw what they were giving them, and they're just going to take it. See what happens in the red zone. All right, we got the same formation, 2 split each way. Running back to the right, shotgun formation. Carson surveys, doesn't change anything, and snaps the ball. It's going to be Fumble possibly on the handoff. Yo, that is not what you want for Gayville-Volin. Oh my goodness. They're calling it Alcester's ball. 1st and 10, Alcester-Hudson. Well, just when you think you got something going. Yeah. Just when you think you got something going, you don't. Got ripped out from under them. So Alcester-Hudson takes over. Takes no time getting up to the line. It's going to be a handoff, split out to the right. He does find the edge, and it's easily going to be a 1st down and more. He's going, shoved out of bounds after a gain of about 20. And yet again, Alcester-Hudson finds the edge and finds a massive play. Gets some yardage. Moving the chains on the first play of the drive. We are at the 40-yard line already. We're running in the play. We got some hustle to us. Looks like we have a offensive player not feeling super great. He had to run out. So we have kind of a power formation here. Quarterback is under center. We do have one split out. We have a wing back in motion. It's kind of some confusion. He's boots out. It is a Lopez with the carry for about a 4-yard gain on the draw. So it's going to be about 2nd and 7. Running clock, so there's only about 5 minutes left in the quarter. And Alcester-Hudson gets up to the line. We have a power formation again. Quarterback is under center. Motion man, and it is a handoff. Pitch out to the side. He cuts back in. He's just dragging men. Just dragging Raiders with him for a 1st down. Could have been stopped a couple of times before the 1st down and gets a gain of about 15 yards. All right, Alcester-Hudson has a 1st down. We are across enemy lines. We are at the 44-yard line. Another power formation. We're pretty comfortable there. It's going to be another handoff. We're going to try to bust out to the edge. He does get past the guy. Cuts it back. He finds the edge. He's going to have another massive run. And that's going to be another Alcester-Hudson 1st down. Webben forces him out of bounds finally about the, let's call it the 20-yard line. We are in the red zone again for Alcester-Hudson, threatening to score. Running clock shows 3 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the quarter. Alcester runs in a play. Definitely loves getting up to the line. They know that they have their foot on the throat of Gayville-Volin, and they're trying to put this one away. We got 2 split out each way. Pass play. And complete for the touchdown. Alcester-Hudson makes it a 44-0. Cubs touchdown. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. And it looks like we're going to be going for a 2-point conversion. Alcester breaks the huddle. We got 1 man split out to the left. We got a full line. We got 2 wing backs and an H-back right behind him. Looks like we're going to go out to the right side. It is going to be a 2-point conversion. That's number 2.
And with 3:05.
Owen Shirk, the junior running back, with a 2-point conversion, makes it 46-0. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. We're going to take a commercial break. This has been a blowout. Alcester-Hudson against Gayville-Volin tonight.
Rev up your engines. We're going to a Raiders game. Jaeger Diesel in Vermilion is there to fuel your passion to get you on the road. Tired of breakdowns slowing you down? Say goodbye to all those worries. The expert team at Jaeger Diesel will ensure your diesel runs smoother and stronger than ever. From routine maintenance to complex repairs, they have you covered. With top-notch service and unbeatable prices, you'll be on the road in no time. Jaeger Diesel, where performance meets precision.
All right, and we are back live in Alcester, South Dakota. Yeah, sure is a homecoming for Alcester-Hudson. I think I'm going to call him Hudson-Alcester for the rest of the game just to be fun. Just kidding. We're not doing that. 46-0. I think they sold out of concessions from what I understand. They only have pizza left. It's weird that they're not out of pizza. Maybe tells you something about the pizza. Just kidding. It's probably delicious. Alcester-Hudson is set to kick off for the Cubs. And it is going to be a little dinky boot down to about the 40-yard line. It's returned by Gayville-Volin. We're going to get out to... I'm sorry, he was returned at the 30, so we're going to get up to about the 35, 33-yard line.
Brought down by Logan Rodriguez and Darren Dykstra.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Gayville-Volin at the 35-yard line.
Another important announcement run by everybody. Everybody's favorite announcement. $1 pizza in the concession stand.
And we have $1 pizza. So I was just talking about it. They dropped the price. I know nobody's here, but I might have my tech room and grab me a slice for $1. I don't know. All right, we have a snap. Gayville-Volin hands it off. Right up the middle, we have a gain of about 3 or 4. So some positive yardage there for Gayville-Volin.
Now for the carry for the Raiders. Brought down by
Makes it about 2nd and 7 or so. Gayville-Volin's running in the play. Maybe changing it. The guy's looking back. We break in the huddle here any second. Got 2 split out each way. Running backs off to the left. And Carsons is going to take the snap. Back to pass. He's pressured. He lets it go after booting out. He does have an open man. And we have a very, very positive play for Gayville-Volin.
It's going
to be a Raiders first down, moving the ball a little bit. We are across the midway line. Brought it all the way up to the 39-yard line. All right, Gayville-Volin breaks the huddle. We got 2 split out each way. Running back is to the left of the quarterback. Carson surveys. He takes the snap. It's a little low. He hands it off. Draw right up the middle. He has some blocks. He's going to get about 4 yards before he's wrapped up there at about the 30-yard line. Ref spots him at the 31. That brings up 2nd down. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter with that running clock going. So we are going to take a little bit of a break, and we'll be right back with the 4th quarter here in Alcester.
Heading out on the road or needing a quick pick-me-up? Head on over to Flatlanders in Gayville, where convenience meets quality in every aisle. Whether you're craving a snack on the go or the delicious roasted chicken, Flatlanders has you covered. From freshly brewed coffee to the ice-cold beverages, the friendly staff are there to serve you with a friendly smile and a helping hand. Swing on over to Flatlanders and experience the convenience you deserve. Flatlanders Convenience Store, your one-stop shop for everything convenient.
we are back. It's the start of the fourth quarter. Alcester-Hudson all game, 46-0 against Gayville-Volin.
Football have a bye week next week.
Gayville-Volin is threatening. They are in.
However, there is a
we flipped the field. I was looking at the wrong way. We are at about the 20, 30 yard, 33 yard, 35 yard, 34 yard line. Let me just say numbers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 yard line. Just kidding. We are about the 34 yard line. Gayville-Volin is threatening. The last time they were in the red zone, they did fumble up the ball at about the 15-yard line, giving Alcester-Hudson the ball, and Alcester took it back for a touchdown on that drive. So we'll see what happens here. And we wind up with 4 spread out, 2 each way. We do have a man on the line, extra blocking. He does have the time he needs to let it go. And he does complete it. Webbing on the completion there. Gain of about, I don't know, let's call it 3. So it brings up 3rd and 5. So far in the battle of the similarly ranked teams, it's been a blowout. Alcester-Hudson taking care of Gayville-Volin so far. We'll see how they do against Avon going forward, who's the #1 seed in the conference. We're in shotgun here. We finally added that extra man for protection. The DBs are just kind of letting some stuff go. We'll see if we get the first down. We are going to get a first down called for Gayville. So Gayville's just taking what they can get. They finally have some protection figured out for Karstens. He's had some time to throw these last few plays. Yeah, this defense has been able to get some pressure on him, even with 3 men. So that's, if you can get pressure on a quarterback with 3 guys, that is defensive pressure. All right, we have 4 men on the line. The running back's there to, oh, there we go, and the kind of incomplete pass. Intended for Barron. So we'll see if the Alcester defense can adjust to this extra protection and stay on these wide receivers. 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line. 25-yard line, I'm sorry. Gayville-Volin breaks the huddle. We have that same formation. We got the 2 to the right. Extra protection, low snap, and just a little behind his intended receiver. Broken up. Intended for Webbin.
Brings up 3rd down for the Raiders.
It's going to be 3rd and 10. And a little shout out to Jackson Meyer, #4. He's having a heck of a defensive game so far today. He's only a sophomore. All right. Gayville-Volin breaks the huddle. Shotgun formation, 4 men on the line. Running back off to the left. 2 to the left. Karstens takes the snap, surveys, and he's throwing it deep in the end zone. It's going to be caught for a touchdown. Oh, incomplete. Camera was blocking my way, so that was almost a touchdown for Gayville-Volin. That is an incomplete pass. Brings up, I want to say, 4th down.
Coverage on that play, pass broken up by Wayne over Elder. Brings up 4th down for the Raiders.
4th and 10. If it doesn't happen here, it doesn't happen at all. Well, that's not true, but if you don't score on this drive, there's a chance you might not be able to score at all this game. We got 2 receivers split to the left. The running back picks up the defender. It is broken up and almost intercepted at the goal line. And that is going to be a turnover on downs for Gayville-Volin. Alcester-Hudson takes over. We're going to have a quick commercial break, and we'll come right back with a running clock at 7 minutes and 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Hey, it's Paula here at the Hay Shed in Gayville, home of the half-pound burger and homemade onion rings. You know, there's nothing better than wrapping your mouth around a mouth-watering, big, juicy, medium, hand-pattied homemade burger. And the Hay Shed in Gayville has just that burger for you. Grab some homemade onion rings or fries to go along with that mouth-watering burger. Wash it all down with that favorite beverage, and all this goodness is at the Hay Shed in Gayville, where we have good friends, good food, good times, and everything is homemade.
All right, we are back. Alcester-Hudson had forced a turnover on downs. They now have the ball at about their own 20-yard line or so, 22-yard line. So at this point, we'll see what happens. We got about 7.5 minutes left on the running clock once they start it back up.
Thanks again for all the organizations.
Basically, it's either a race to zero or a race to the goal line. Either one of them is going to be the end of this game.
Just everything that has made for an exciting homecoming week here in Alcester-Hudson land.
All right, Alcester-Hudson has broken the snap. We have the same, no, we are in shotgun. We have a tight formation up front with a tight end. It is definitely going to just be a draw right up the middle for a positive gain of about 4 or 5, making it 2nd and 6. Clock had started, and we are running her down.
Brought down by number 61, Leager. Brings up 2nd down for the Cubs. Again, just a reminder, after the completion of the game, stay in your seats. After the post-game handshakes and prayer and everything, we will have a fireworks show for you, brought to you by a number of businesses here in Alcester right off early in the game.
So they just announced that there's going to be a fireworks show here in Alcester after the game. Unfortunately, we do have to get back to Yankton, so we are not going to stick around and cover the show. They force Alcester-Hudson out of bounds on the 2nd down play, forcing a 3rd and about the same 7. Oh, we're going back a little bit. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Alcester runs in the play. And the sun is finally set. We're just seeing the last little beautiful reds and blues and greens and yellows over there. Takes the snap. He's back to pass. He has some time. It is going to be complete. He is pushed out of bounds. It's going to be 4th and about 6. Rodriguez with the catch. Might have my down and distance confused, but I'm thinking it's 4th and about 9. Looks like Alcester has brought in the JV squad to finish the game out. Quarterback's in shotgun. We have a man in motion. He sets. Oh, we're going to punt here. Booting it. Nice little spirally punt, over end. And it rolls all the way down to about the 38-yard line. Gayville-Volin's going to take over. We're going to hit a 30-second commercial break. Gayville-Volin will take over with the last 5 minutes left in the game.
Wait. Toby's Lounge has wings?
Yep. wings.
I thought it was roasted chicken.
Well, yes, they still have the best roasted chicken in the universe, but they also have big, juicy, saucy wings. Only 71 cents each on both Mondays and Thursdays. Toby's Lounge also has 7-ounce burgers that have won Burger Battle. Happy hour starts every day at 5, beers for only $2. Check out tobyslounge.com or find Toby's Lounge on Facebook for all the daily specials. Toby's Lounge open 11 to 9 every day.
All right, we are back with Gayville-Volin taking over at the 38-yard line. Quarterback's in shotgun. Oh, boy, it snapped way over his head. He slides to save the ball, and it looks like it's going to be 2nd and 23 after the snafu.
Brings up 2nd down for the Raiders.
That's not a positive play, but the game is almost over. I have a feeling that these Raiders are ready to go home. Now, we got a little handoff right up the middle, trying to gain back some yardage. Not a whole lot going there. Brings it to 3rd and about, 25.
Brought down by number 16, Andrew Boville for the Cubs. Brings up 3rd down for the Raiders. We have a phone turned in. It's like a large Samsung phone with a sticker that says "No bad vibes." So if you're missing your no,
all right, Gayville-Volin is
no
in shotgun. We're adjusting here. We're onto the center. Move it down to the center. We're going to take it. Oh, and he's sacked in the backfield. Make it 4th and forever. Takes it all the way back to about the 15, 14-yard line when this drive started on the 38-yard line. 4th and forever, unmanageable, if you will. I wouldn't quite call it a miracle if they converted, but it is not statistically probable that they do.
Brings up 4th down for the Raiders.
Alcester-Hudson's crowd is ready to cheer on the win here, it looks like. It's a pretty good homecoming, especially if you're a senior. You get to go home with a blowout for a memory, huh? Looks like we're going to have a timeout called by Gayville-Volin. Not sure why we're calling timeout, but we're going to take a little bit of a break, and we'll be right back.
Hey, it's Paula here at the Hayshed in Gayville, home of the half-pound burger and homemade onion rings. You know, there's nothing better than wrapping your mouth around a mouth-watering, big, juicy, medium, hand-pattied homemade burger. And the Hayshed in Gayville has just that burger for you. Grab some homemade onion rings or fries to go along with that mouth-watering burger. Wash it all down with that favorite beverage, and all this goodness is at the Hayshed in Gayville, where we have good friends, good food, good times, and everything is homemade.
And we are back after a timeout taken by Gayville-Volin to stop the clock with 1:46 left in the 4th quarter. It is 4th and, let me do some math here, 4th and about 32. Something like that. In the vicinity. Does it matter, plus or minus 5? Not really.
Again, we have a cell phone found. No bad vibes sticker up in the press box. Come and retrieve it.
So 4th and 38 is the official measurement here. And we maybe had a blow-up play, or maybe it was a draw. I'm not really sure. We lost a little more yardage on that play. It is going to be a Alcester-Hudson first down in the red zone after that 4th down play. We'll see what Alcester decides to do, if they're just going to run out the clock or if they're actually going to try to score and put this game out of its misery a little early. We'll find out. I'm just going to announce my players of the game so far right now. I'm going to say that Alcester-Hudson has done a great job at naming its captains. The guys that I noticed the most tonight were Ethan Boville, Evan Brown, and Jose Topete Lopez. So congratulations, guys. The captains took it. You guys have earned that big C as far as I'm concerned. So congratulations. And we are just going to run it up the middle. We got about a 3-yard gain. We got about 34 seconds left on the clock. I'd imagine Alcester might run one more play, and that's going to be it, folks. All right. We're set up in shotgun, 2 men split each way. We got the running back on the left side. It is a quarterback draw. He does have a hole. He's going to find a first down for sure and a touchdown, possibly. Touchdown. Game over, everybody, with 1 second left on the clock. Alcester-Hudson puts Gayville-Volin out of their misery, 52-0. That is going to be it from us here in Alcester-Hudson. I am not going to be doing much of a postgame at all. I'm just going to sign off and say see you later. This is Jake Logue from 5 Star Streamings and KYNT covering the Alcester-Hudson homecoming game. Alcester-Hudson 52, Gayville-Volin 0, and that is it from us, folks. Have a great night. God bless.